This is Moonseeker of Light Guardian with your Lovescope. So this is what you will be leaving behind in the month of June, what you will be working with, and what you have to look forward to. So let's get started. I'm just going to put the other ones to the side. Okay, so what will you be leaving behind in the month of June, water sign? Being bound or shackled to something. Six of Wands, which is all about moving on in towards to calmer waters. The Hanged Man, things that you're gonna be suspended. And while you're being suspended, you're going to find a new perspective when it comes to this thing that was shackling you or keeping you bound. You're also going to be leaving behind any anxiety you have or worry or guilt over this person, place, or thing that kept you shackled and bound. So this is a good start. So in the month of June, water signs, you are going to be moving forward and moving away from feeling bound and shackled. You're gonna start seeing things from a new perspective, and you're gonna start getting rid of your anxiety and things that cause you to feel anxious and worried. So that's the first thing you're gonna be leaving behind. So what else are you leaving behind in the month of June? Being asleep. We have Knight of Pentacles, we have Knight of Wands, and we have Knight of Swords. Interesting, 3 knights. So whereas you were asleep before, excuse me, when it came to your love life, you are now going to be awakened, and you're going to be awakened in a fiery way. You're going to be passionate like the Knight of Wands. You're going to start taking action and seeking truth with the Knight of Wands. And these, you have two action cards here. So the Knight of Wands comes in swiftly and quickly with action and adventure. The Knight of Swords comes in with action, truth, and clarity. The Knight of Pentacles is slow and steady, but meticulous and efficient. They nurture that pentacle. So you have awakened to what it is you want in your love life, and you are going to start working hard towards that. It might take a long time, that's okay, but you will be passionate, you will have truth, and you will have action and adventure while you're going through your awakening. So that's also very beautiful. That's great to see. So you're leaving that behind in the month of June. So what else are you leaving behind? Contemplating. What is it we're contemplating about? We have the Four of Swords, we have Strength, and we have the Knight of Cups. Now I've had 4 cups in this reading already, and that's all the four knights, and those are all the knights. Excuse me. What I'm getting from this is you're gonna stop thinking about, do you need to be in your head space or do you need to be in your heart space? You're putting that to rest because you have found the strength now to go into your heart space and be in your heart space and follow your heart. You're gonna look for someone now, because you're awakened as well, that matches your ideals, your values, your morals. You're gonna have the strength and the focus and the compassion to pursue that. You are taking that time to rest and contemplate. 2 cards are talking about contemplation. So you are really putting a lot of work into it, which we could see here with the Knight of Pentacles. You are really gonna do things differently this time so that you can, get to your end game, which is to have that emotional bliss with your divine counterpart. So those are the things you're leaving behind in the month of June. So let's see what you're going to be still working on in the month of June when it comes to your love life, or what's happening in the month of June when it comes to your love life. We have karmic partner. So what about karmic partner? We have Queen of Wands. We have Justice. And we have Eight of Wands. Okay, so when it comes to a karmic partner, this could be either you or your divine counterpart. Excuse me. There's some kind of justice coming in. It's kind of truth. The scales are going to be balanced. And here, what we're leaving behind, we had the Knight of Swords coming in with truth. And we had the other knights as well. This, for me, I feel like this could be related, that this thing that you're leaving behind here, when it comes to being bound and shackled, truth is an important thing. So this, you might be leaving a karmic partner behind, or your divine counterpart might be leaving the karmic partner. This will not resonate for everyone. This is a general reading, so please take what resonates and leave the rest. But they might be bringing you clarity and truth about a karmic situation. We have the Queen of Wands here. This is you, water sign. You are confident in yourself and always have been, but you might have been shaken by this karmic situation that happened. But truth is coming in and things are being balanced, and communication is coming in, and it's coming in fast when it comes to this karmic partner situation. So that's something that will be happening in the month of June for water signs. What else do we have? We have memories. We have Seven of Wands. We have the Fool. We have the Tower. So I'm really feeling like this has to do with your divine counterpart, as in they are the ones who are bringing you clarity and truth about a karmic situation. They're the ones coming in to balance the scales, because they have memories. The memories of the past, this past relationship. They are now ready to come in and fight for this. It's worth fighting for, and they want to fight for it. They want a new beginning. There has been a Tower moment where foundations and beliefs have come crumbling down for you and for them. You also want new beginnings. You want a new beginning where you can start fresh. And we've seen that with the things you're leaving behind. That, where did I put those cards? That, oh, there they are. That you kind of like, I feel like you're setting a reset button on this with you're going to unshackle yourself. You're going to move on to calmer waters. You're going to move away for anything that keeps you bound and shackled. But this will give you time to gain new perspective and insight, so that you can also have less worry and anxiety. But they want to come back in here. Someone wants to come back in here and fight to get back what they had in these memories. There has been a Tower moment. The divine is with you guys on this journey. Okay, what else do we have? Apologies, the neighbor's cat just came out of nowhere inside the house. I was like running away from the rain, and I tried to open the front door, he wouldn't go back out. I tried to open the back door, he wouldn't. He jumped in through the window from the upstairs. This cat is incredible. Anyway, so what do we have to look forward to in the month of June for the water signs? Oh no, sorry, we were at the last thing we are gonna be dealing with or coming up in the month of June. Appreciation. The Empress. Ten of Swords and Two of Wands. So the divine feminine is going to be getting perhaps a lot of attention from suitors when it comes to the month of June. There'll be some kind of plans and decisions being made where perhaps they'll be being asked out for dates. Perhaps their divine counterpart will come back in to try to court them. But there'll also be some kind of ending, an ending that comes with not so much defeat this time, but more like it's a appreciation of what has been, but we're gladly now putting it to rest. We're ending it because its time has passed, and we appreciate everything it gave us and everything like that. This is my cat. I'm not the neighbor's cat. So we're looking at it and we're like, okay, this was great, but it's finished now. Now it's time to make new plans, and hence being perhaps courted by other individuals or your divine counterpart coming back in to try to pursue you. Okay, so now let's look at what we have to look forward to in the month of June and the following months to come. We have perception. So we're going to be gaining a new perspective on things. What kind of things? We have Page of Pentacles, the Hermit, and Five of Pentacles. So we're going to gain a new perspective on something that we felt left us out in the cold, something that made us feel rejected. This could have to do with where was it? This can have to do with the time we spend in suspension here as well, because while we are letting go of being bound and shackled, we gain a new perspective, and that perspective helps us look at a situation or a person who rejected us and left us out in the cold in a different light. We are taking some time out, going within, looking for inner guidance, looking for listening to our voice, finding our inner voice, so that we can move forward, so we can, take these lessons we're learning to the next level. Because something we have to look forward to is someone coming in with a message and a desire to give you an offer and an opportunity when it comes to a new love, perhaps. So that's something we have to look forward to in June and the months following. What else do we have? We have heart over head. So this is that we are going to go more and more into our heart space. And we already had that with the Knight of Cups here, being more head over heart rather than, heart over head rather than head over heart. So we're going to be continuing this journey where we're going into our hearts. We're listening to our hearts. We're going to go and pursue our heart's desires. We have Five of Wands. Yeah, so this battle you have, this challenge and struggle you've been having between your head and your heart is now reaching a point where you have decided to go with your heart, not your head. So now it's time for change. You've had the conflict, you've had the struggle. Now we go on to changing into someone who operates from their heart rather than their head. And we have hope and faith. So this is about aligning with the universe. This is the star card in traditional tarot. And this is about, taking that time to rejuvenate, Now that you are stepping into your heart, you can see things more clearly. Your hope and faith is renewed, and it's growing and it's building, and you yourself are starting to feel abundant. And we have the Five of Cups, another card, another five here. And this is similar. We've had the Five of Cups, the Five of Wands, and the Five of Pentacles, I want to say. Yeah, Five of Pentacles had it as well, being left out in the cold. So now we have the Five of Cups here. And Five of Cups is about loss and grief. So all this work you've done while you've been doing your inner work in the hermit stage and gaining this new perspective has helped you now to see that all is not lost with the Five of Cups. You thought that, those 3 cups that had fallen over, there was no way back from that, but there's 2 cups still standing. And now that you're in your heart space, you can see that now that's you no longer have to be blind towards it. You have the hope and faith now to make the changes, because you are now in your heart space. And that's something you have to look forward to in the month of June and the months following that. So lastly, what do we have? We have thoughts. So we have the thoughts of the King of Pentacles, someone who's solid. We have the Magician, it's about creation. And we have the Four of Wands. Amazing. So all the things you've been thinking of, your thoughts create your reality. Oh, the kitty fell off the table almost. Yeah, have a lie down. So your thoughts create your reality. With the Magician card here, you are the creator and manifester of your own reality. So you are what you think. It's a saying for a reason. So be mindful of your thoughts. Are there nice thoughts about yourself and your reality? Are they positive? Are they what the things you want in life? Or are you in a place of lack? Because if you're in a place of lack and that's what you think about, that's what you're gonna get. But what you want is this King of Pentacles, this solid, stable king who brings you this sense of security and home and groundedness. What you want is your union with your soul connection. You want the stability. You want to have that commitment, that solid commitment, that soul connection where things are harmonious. So, water sign, that is your love scope for the month of June. I hope that resonates. Please comment, like, and subscribe, and I'll see you guys next time. Moonseeker, Light Guardian, and Perot saying bye. Until next time.